people trying to see if we could be white supremacy's, whatever. I forgot how you call it. Oh man, I just wanted to say a little something about this development out here. It's all overrated. I hope y'all are happy living your life. You know, you look at a person and you hope their development is what they want. Yesterday I seen a nice, pretty young lady while I was pumping gas, and she was crying. Even whatever she was going through, I told her she looked beautiful. And that was an enjoyment for her. For a second, she escaped her tears. And she said, God bless you and thank you. As she walked in the store, I knew that if I wanted to, I could talk to her. That was 7-Eleven over in the colony. And she gave me all of the opportunity to reach out and bring my number to her. She went in, came out slow as she possibly could. And I'm like, damn, I'm saying to myself, back in the day, I would have already went in there and gave her my number. When she came out and sat in her vehicle, I would have already gave her my number. I sat back down in my vehicle and I thought to myself, all of my reasonings in development, where I'm at, what I'm doing, I'm thinking about more of that and the direction that I would change in life, trying to keep her happy therapeutically or just invested in communication. And I said to myself, whatever she's going through, it's somebody else that's making her go through that. I overthought everything, but I'm thinking like if it's a relationship, I would be a rebound. If it's something that she did wrong and she's the only one responsible for fixing that, and it's like, why would I do that? She's beating up on herself. It still would be therapeutic. But the biggest thing I've thought about more than anything is my flaws, my tolerance of being around her, and her thanking me but trying to change me. And finally, I thought about no matter what I do, it's going to come to a point where she says she wished she never met me. Because it eventually end in some sort of way. So I said, fuck it. I'm not even going to start it. Now I'm thinking about it in hindsight and retrospective thinking and everything else. I saved myself the agony of defeat. I saved myself living with regret. I saved myself from the punishment of natural intimacy, which would turn into seemingly disaster. However long it would have took, I know in her mind, she's not going to be with me forever. She just needs somebody to listen to her. I'm eating, that's why I'm talking like this. I'm eating McDonald's pancakes, eggs, steak. I got some soda and water. And I have these cars riding around me who are white supremacists, uh, they're what you consider to be deputized and watching these premises. And they're just riding around in circles, thinking they're undercover. Some of them might be paid, and some of them might be volunteers. Some of them might just be in the world of their own, thinking they're doing good too. They're profiling. But I'm just enjoying what I purchased across the street, and I'm over here doing me. See, this world is so fucking easy for me. I have common sense. I know what time it is. This right here, gentrification, this shit worked. You can live in a world where you develop and you can have anything you want. You can become anything you want if you focus on it. May not be at the top level, but it's going to fall into place somewhere on earth. You can make it if you get up and get your ass out here and go to work every day. And you're able to get along with people. You can do it solo too. But the thing that's most important, as I learned to deal with social media, is likability. You will grow quickly if you know how to, what we as black people call sell out, just your what is it, buck broken. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that wasn't my mission, to deter my upward mobility by trying to seek a relationship. I'm just thinking about the power inside me and my development, that I finally figured it out. And nobody has to validate for me. I'm fucking very intelligent. I don't need crackers or white hand supremacy or any other development of a fucking ethnicity outside my own, outside of my identity or entity, whatever you want to call it, to make me feel like I'm somebody. I did this shit, you heard me? And if I was to die today, I've been ready. I'm really an easy target, soft target, that's what they call it, for a white supremacist, because I'm ready to go. Not that I want to, but I have no fear of leaving this earth. Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. This bitch has been easy, beside the fact that I was destined for failure. I was fucking destined for failure. And I'm one nigga in Texas, sitting here in Alliance on this fucking property at HEB, who ain't scared of none of y'all. I did what the fuck I was supposed to do against all odds, and I survived. Now, if you want to, you do whatever you want. But this shit was not hard at all. And white folks raised me. Black folks I was introduced to, and they raised me. And I've been through all kinds of relationships. Never knowing my mother and father. And this shit was easy. But it was, I mean, if you're not built like me, you wouldn't understand. If you weren't built like me, you wouldn't understand. It ain't just because I'm black I'm not feeling myself. I'm not narcissistic. You savage ass motherfucking world out there put parameters. You do all this shit to tear people down. You're an evil fucking entity of communication. Abusive. And you think that shit is normal. You're fucked up. We, the entire social development is fucked up. When you think it's okay to go around abusing people. And like, that's a natural development. And you wonder why people are fucking mentally ill and crazy. You don't want me to be narcissistic and talk about me, self-centered, egotistical, and talk about me. I'm talking about you as a community in concert together. You all are abusive. Worse than CTE. Y'all ain't shit, man. If I brought an alien to this fucking earth, I'd tell them, leave. I mean, if they showed up and came here to visit, I'd tell them to leave. I tell people who come across the border, you may have had it bad over there. This freedom that you want is all about a pyramid of destruction. Ain't no way. Now let me bring it a little bit down. A man can sit in front of a fucking group like Donald Trump, done everything wrong in life. All them many charges. All that shit is going to the Supreme Court, and they're probably going to throw it back down. This is back into reality for the lame focused on the political system. That is such bullshit. This man is code switching. I mean, it's just pathetic. Using his finances, just basically stealing people's mindset and comedy, thievery, comedy, anything you could think about, and y'all believe in him. Kamala Harris on the other side of it, nobody wants her. Nobody wants her. This is our real world. Biden might not even last. Look, I got these fucking people riding around me, dog, the same ones over and over and over. I can't even finish my video the way I want to. Got food in my mouth. But yeah, this shit's overrated. I'm too intelligent for this foolishness. And I always knew it in school. I can't sit there and assimilate. I graduated with a bachelor's in psychology. My underschooling was in sociology. I went there on a full academic scholarship at historically black college university in Fort Worth, Virginia. In Norfolk, Virginia. And it was all paid for by a very, very, very famous person in Hollywood. I don't want to put their name involved in this video. I got an opportunity to work all in Hollywood. I was doing a lot of set props. I could have been on the other side of the camera. I think about all the mistakes that made because I was underdeveloped in my maturity. I was just like what you consider maladjustment coming from foster care. And I was really like emotionally underdeveloped as well, detached. It took a long time for me to get myself together. And now that I'm together, all these skills are coming out because I'm finally in connection with my mind, body, and soul. And I got paperwork. Like they said when you go to jail, I got paperwork that makes everything that I say come out of my mouth validated. Even imagery, even timestamps of these things happening. I've been at the top tier of every single thing I've done. Every building I walk into, the ones that are most, in terms of like the leadership, always finds a way to come to me. I don't even go to them. Just my voice, my cadence, my way of thinking. Like around this right here, they built this whole motherfucker HEB, but they put no safety on the ground. For the people who's walking in and out this building, I told them that yesterday. It don't matter what I do in my life, I'm gonna find a way to try to make things better. I don't come with I have no criminal background. I've never been abusive to people. All I've ever done has been user friendly. And for some unknown reason, I can't catch a break in this thing called life. At all. And some people are just like that. They fight. But they're never likable. And you just gotta live your life. You gotta say fuck it and just live your life. Now, I don't know what I'm doing making this video because it's not sensationalized. I get this to the world. Do what you want. You can share, like, put it anywhere you want to. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to be here forever, and I know that. If OJ died, and who knows what he did, but he did go, and he had everything in the world from the rooter to the tutor. He was a black man doing it. Jack Johnson was a black man who was a boxer. Everything that was developed in this world, we as black people built this shit, man. And y'all can live in all the falsified, fulfilling lies. I don't even know if that works. You're fucking liars to yourself. If you don't think black folks built this shit, we built this bitch, man. We was brought over here as slaves, and we survived. I was born in the 1970s when there was segregation, where we were actually free to do what we wanted to do, and they destroyed it. After the civil rights movement, we were actually in a period of time where we were free. And I lived during that period of time. I loved segregation. I could deal with people, and I could deal with not dealing with people. I find more peace being by my fucking self than I do trying to fit in with people who don't like us. They hate us with a passion. And it's because of white supremacy ideology, the reason why they fucking hate us. And they don't show that until they have a disturbance inside their interracial relationship, if you will. Everybody doesn't get it wrong. A lot of people get it right. But here in America, where this is considered to be the land of freedom, which everybody tries to get back here, but they only really here for the money. Who says it all the time out their fucking mouth? Every race can't wait to get back to where they came from. You running from dictatorship. You running from underdeveloped situations to get over here to get the money to be a frequent flyer internationally to go back and forth and bring your people any means that you can to get over here, to only come over here and try to emulate us as black people. Imitate, emulate, whatever. Now, I'm going to go and walk this earth like a fucking god that I am with inside of me. And I fear none of y'all. You do not impress me. I'm not materialistically driven. I can care fucking less what you think about me, world, or whomever's listening to me, because you're just abusive. That's all you fucking are, is abusive. It ain't meant for people around us to say you good enough, or he's special, or he's great. It's good enough to say, yeah, I met him. Yeah, whatever you say, kiss my black ass. All the books in the world, all the knowledge in the world, all the articulation in the world, all of the mindset in the world, all the likability in the world, all the friendships in the world. Niggas built this motherfucker, and you all don't realize this. This is the God's honest truth. We have never got our reparations, and y'all never figured out the Da Vinci Code to get all of us to be mentally healthy. There's no sense of normalcy with this shit no more. Everybody's chasing their tail. We run into a situation right now, white flight is running to the moon. Look around us and see this development. Look around for it and look at it for yourself. Look at the development. All of y'all trying to turn the kids into homosexuals and stop the reproduction in the correct way and allow people to choose what they want to be. Living in fucking denial. Look in the mirror. Think about what you're doing that God gave you. And you want to sit around and develop it in the way you want to. Look at all these fucking cars riding around and nobody's really parking. How many motherfuckers are they paying to be, look how this person's fucking parked. What is this shit? That's not even the correct way to park. Let me show you what I mean. Look, that's undercover right there. Right there. Riding around thinking they slick. Unless they driving it looked like new license plates, but all over the place. For no reason, acting like they doing something big. Let me get out of here, man. It's the Trap Guy. KOD Testimonies, the true spirit of Angry Black Alley Cat. I'm on YouTube. I guess I'm venting this morning. When somebody dissects it and breaks it down, you do what you want with it. Look, by the way, I'm on that Roland Martin I listen to, Jason Black, Tariq Nasheed, Vicky Dillard, Dr. Claude Anderson, The Star Report, Casino for Life. I'm just coming off the top of my head about people who I listen to. I got 3 people dealing with the Roadie app that I watch. I have nothing to hide, what I'm trying to say to y'all. So when you go to my page, you'll see what you see. Yes, just press videos because they try to hold me down. The moderators are over there. My channel has been blocked many times. I have been banned, obsolete. What else? Canceled. Whatever. Y'all ain't gonna stop my voice though. That's what you're not going to do. Now let me go and get the fuck off of here because I ain't say everything, but honestly, there's never enough said. We're all underdeveloped. We need to learn how to figure out a way to stop having people like Donald Trump manipulate us from the Bible. This nigga's adding the Constitution in there. He's adding that he's relatable to black people. He's selling sneakers. I mean, he's running from the taking advantage of women, grabbing coochies a long time. Your past will catch up with you. You see what I'm saying? But you all still think this motherfucker can slide in there like a home run from a left field hit or a Hail Mary or a slam dunk, last 3-minute shot, a knockout, a sleeper in the UFC, and think it's like, that's okay. You see what he did last for? That's political. The last time he was in the White House and he brought all that shit home, and come on, bro. You do a mustard seed, a little piece of salt of what he did, and your ass would be under the jail if that's the only thing we have in life. Because all the money that he owes, which he's broke now, somebody wouldn't take kindly to you not being able to have money. That's why he can't fill the pockets. And if he does get elected, he'll be choosing all the rest of the Supreme Court judges. Do y'all really want that? Think about what you're doing. Y'all crazy. There's a war going on over there. They supporting him with the finances. In Nashville, they stopping reparations by law. They won't allow women to choose. In the Board of Education, they won't allow the Bible. Come on, bro. We all fucked up. I mean, I can just go on and on. I ain't got time for it, man. Let me get the fuck up off here. It's a trap guy. KOD Testimonies. The best underground trap rapper in North Texas. They ain't nothing but an alter ego, some bullshit hobby shit. Y'all know who I really am in real life. Especially from the DOJ all the way down to the street cop here in Texas. Peace.